Federal Treasurer Scott Morrison says most people who use negative gearing are on modest incomes.
For the vast majority of Australians who use negative gearing, they are modest income earning Australians, nurses, teachers, police. 2/3 of those who use negative gearing have a taxable income of $80,000 or less.
1 in 10 Australian taxpayers use negative gearing. Now imagine these blue dots are all Australian taxpayers with a taxable income of less than $80,000, and that's most of us, 82%. This group represents over 2/3 of all negative gearers, just as Mr Morrison says. But what does that really tell us? These green ones are the taxpayers on under $80,000 who use negative gearing on an investment property. That's 1 in 12. Now, take a look at this second group in red. That represents people with a taxable income of over $80,000. It's a smaller group overall, but of them, almost 1 in 5 use negative gearing, so a much higher proportion. Experts say that while $80,000 a year is close to the average wage for a full-time male worker, it's not really a good measure of a modest income. They say a better measure is the median wage, which is $52,000 a year before tax, including any deductions like negatively geared property. And only 40% of negative gearers are in that group, as opposed to Mr Morrison's 2/3. So, put simply, people on the highest incomes are using negative gearing at a greater rate. While the data might show that what Mr Morrison is saying is based on accurate statistics, he's picking and choosing from those statistics. Our verdict, Mr Morrison's claim is selective. That's a fact check. Details are on our website.